most of us are either holding on to the events, emotions or feelings, or running away from it. So, in order to deal with all these kinds of situations, today I'm going to talk about how to let go of everything. We can discuss how to let go of all these events and those which disturbs us through the practice of mindfulness. The key aspects of mindfulness involves relaxation, stillness, and vigilance. We can see how to practice unwavering attention to mindfulness by being relaxed, still, and vigilant and maintaining our focus on the same time. First, how to be relaxed. When we are trying to get relaxed, most of the times we are holding on to our breath. So, during the mindfulness practice session, we will try to take the inhalation and exhalation. Both inhalation and exhalation should be longer like this. Breathe in and take longer exhalation. Breathe out. So, what would happen is any kind of mental hyperactivity or stress, this breathing technique will help in the relaxation and try to bring back to the focus. That is, sometimes we are imagining any object, sometimes like feelings or emotions. So, we have to bring back our mind, return back our mind to the point of object. So, this is one of the breathing techniques to get relaxed during the mindfulness practice session. Then, the next one is how to prevent the urge to move. In order to cultivate stillness during the practice sessions, select a comfortable position that is suitable to your health condition. If you are suffering from any joint pain or any other kind of body pain, sometimes the cross-legged position is not suitable for you. At that time, select a position which is comfortable for you and you are sure that you will not move during the session, and select like 5 minutes in the beginning. So, it's okay. We can do this session like in a proper way, while we're doing the meditation and going into the deepest stages of relaxation. There is a chance that mind is slipping out into the dullness, or sometimes we will feel asleep. So, very important to be vigilant during the mindfulness meditation. It is a little different than the normal meditation sessions. In normal meditation sessions, it's okay to be like mind slipping away. But here, we want to catch all the feelings, like grasping, aversion. So, it is very important to be vigilant during the practice session. So, this is how to be still, and how to be relaxed, and how to be vigilant. And now let's move on to the next part. That is the art of letting go. So, the art of letting go involves recognizing or identifying the grasping and aversion. That is, recognizing all the attachments which we are holding on to, and sometimes we are running away also. We are reluctant to face our fears. So, the first step is, we will identify and categorize them, and bring our focus into these thoughts and emotions, and finally, we will release them. By doing this, we can let go of all the unwanted things and all the attachments in our life through regular, consistent practice. What is grasping? Grasping is the attachment to the things we like. Sometimes it can be things, sometimes it can be persons. So, we have a constant attachment to the things, and we will cling on to that. An aversion. Aversion is, we are kind of resistant and reluctant to face all the things, and we try to push it away, which are the things we dislike. It can be both positive or negative. So, our goal is to identify grasping and aversion. We will identify what are the feelings and emotions coming under both of these categories, and later on we will let it go, and we will release it through the mindfulness practice. In order to properly identify the grasping and aversion, you can do the practice session along with me. Take a paper and pen, or you can do it digitally. You can just pause the video, then better to do it together with me. Hope you are following me. Take 2 columns, grasping and aversion, and list down all the emotions and feelings coming under both of these categories. Just think some time to find out what are all the things you are so much attached to, like pride, admiration. It can be appreciation, romance, satisfaction, pain, fear. So, identify these things and just list it down. And under the aversion category, sometimes shame, worry, anger, fear, pain, sadness. It can be anything, depending upon your identity. Identify all these things and just list it down. After the identification of feelings and emotions coming under grasping and aversion, what we have to do is take any of these feelings, for example, anger, and identify what are the changes in your body during this anger. For example, if you are angry, there will be hot flushes in the body. We are feeling headache, irritability, frustration, increased heart rate, increased breath. So, list down all these things and just think, if you're relaxed, what you will feel. You will be in a feeling of calm, a state of peace. So, list it down. And when you are in a feeling of calm, you will feel completely relaxed, Every part of your body feels relaxed. So, list down all the relaxations you feel in your body. And this is the feeling after the grasping and aversion. So, just note it down. And then next step is to let it go. That is, identify all the things which causes disturbance, and identify all the good feelings and the relaxed feelings you feel in your body, and strengthen the good feelings and let go of the bad feelings. And this is how you can let go of all the disturbance. So, you can practice this every day for a few minutes. Let's move on to the next point, that is how to handle the situations. First thing we have to do is identify the feelings and emotions, and then only we can handle it. When we are in a mindfulness practice session, when we are practicing mindfulness, at that time we are getting identified with all the feelings and emotions. And at that time we are just observing without any judgment. So, once we are identified with all the feelings, then only we can handle the situations. So, we have to consistently practice mindfulness in our daily routine and be aware of all the feelings and emotions. And then only we can handle the situations better. So, we can apply the mindfulness whenever we are in a situation like traffic jam or sometimes waiting for the lift. At that time, we can practice mindfulness. It's not a big deal. Even if it's a small, tiny situation, you can practice mindfulness. And then you can let go of all the attachments, all the aversions and all the things which are causing disturbance in your life. This is all about today's discussion. Thank you very much. No matter